Hey everybody, Pete Barusic. When I talk to people about being a caregiver, I often hear, thankfully, I'm not in that situation. I'm not really a caregiver. But then they'll add, I do have a friend who's right in the thick of it and they're exhausted. Here's the thing we all need to understand. Whether we think we are a caregiver or not, someone else may think we are. Think about that friend in the middle of that storm. What is your role in their life? If you provide any level of physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual support to someone, you are a caregiver. Which means each one of us plays a significant role in the lives of someone around us that is caring for a loved one as their fans and their support crew. We are the unsung heroes behind the scenes that often go unnoticed, uncelebrated, and underappreciated. Your importance and value as they care for their loved ones is vital to their success. But we all know that family member or friend who, when we ask how things are going, they got under control, don't need any help, but you can read between the lines and see that they're stressed. So how can we help that caregiver who's struggling in the middle of that storm as they care for their loved ones? I'm getting ready to launch a series on some techniques to allow us to break down some of those barriers without overstepping our boundaries. Part of that is listening. We need to understand their perspective. That's number one. How can we understand their perspective? Part of that is by acknowledging and validating. We need to listen. Caregiving is difficult. It never ends sometimes. It can be overwhelming. If we think about the caregivers, what they're going through, they may be resistant to allowing us to help. They feel a sense of responsibility. They also may feel that they do it better than anyone else. There may be a sense of guilt associated with it. They have to do that, and it's their responsibility and role to take care of that other person. The other thing is, by accepting help or a willingness to let us know that they're struggling, may show a sign of weakness or some inadequacy. They also may feel that they're doing their loved ones a service by actually not allowing people unfamiliar with them coming in there to help them. So what is it that we can do? Like I said, first we're going to listen and then ask open-ended questions. What has been the most challenging part of your caregiving lately? How about the idea of allowing someone to step in and help you occasionally? It doesn't need to be all the time, but what can we do to come in? Are there any roles or responsibilities you're willing to allow someone else to come in to help you, to allow you to have a little bit of a break? This approach allows people to feel heard and not feel pressured. So I encourage you to check out my website. I encourage you to come back as I continue this 7-part series on what can we do to actually just be more present and allow someone struggling with caregiving to allow them to give them the support that they need. Thank you.